Another year, another 16 days of activism against the abuse of women and children campaign. The theme for this year is Socio-Economic Rights and Empowerment to build women's resilience against gender-based violence and femicide. Now, this is to connect and collaborate, including contracting. Now, the official launch is happening at Nasrec in Johannesburg, and that's where we find our reporter, Tshegohaco Moagi. Tshegohaco, good morning to you. Looking at that theme of this year's campaign, perhaps some will suggest that we are getting closer to where this matter really rears its ugly head, because most of the time, women, particularly women who get abused, we are told they depend on their spouses, on their partners who are men, and therefore that's where abuse is most prevalent, because that particular woman is dependent on this man financially. Am I getting closer to where the authorities that you have been speaking to this morning are saying, actually, this is how we're going to solve this issue?
Indeed, Xoli, good morning to you. And in conversation an hour ago with the Department of Women and People Living with Disabilities, Women, Youth and People Living with Disabilities, we had a conversation with the DDG there, and she mentioned that, this particular year they are focusing on women empowerment and ensuring that women are able to be empowered themselves, but they are also focusing on expos. This particular expo here, I'm with Jim Temane this morning, and as you can see, there are expos here mainly with women. You can see Gun Owners South Africa, they are here. We're also seeing some clothing labels that are here. There's also been a lot of hair products, of course. For women who have got natural hair, they are also able to come and get a few of those products here, and a bit of knitting for those that enjoy to knit. But there's also organizations here, Xoli, such as I Lead Self-Defense, and I just want to bring in then the founder of I Lead Self-Defense, Risha Hari. Risha, good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time. So just give us details. It's another year, another 16 days of activism campaign. What are you hoping to hear this year that may be different from last?
Well, I'm hoping that we can actually not talk about it and start making a real difference in the lives of women. I'm hoping for a lot more action. And I'm hoping to share a lot more about what we do and how we can help women empower themselves, protect themselves. Because right now, gender-based violence it makes South Africa a very scary world.
Absolutely. There must be now a story behind I Lead. Give us a bit more details about how this came about and what you really offer to women, as you said, for them to empower and defend themselves.
Well, I Lead came about because of a bad incident I'd had. Like most women in South Africa, I was almost grabbed and kidnapped off the streets of Johannesburg. Fortunately, I had a martial arts background, so my body reacted and I was able to get to safety. With I Lead, what we do as a team is we help women and children feel stronger, feel safer through violence prevention training, preventing an attack, preventing an assault. And if you're in that situation, how to move forward, how to get out of there, get yourself to safety. We complete our empowerment cycle with our partners that help with educational empowerment, like Lamec Foundation, with Lamec Foundation. We help with education and facilitate economic empowerment as well.
So you mean that it's not necessarily like a violence thing? You're not promoting violence, of course, but assisting women to be able to defend themselves?
For sure. We have to do something now. And we cannot just sit back while we're being killed. We need to learn basic techniques, basic self-defense knowledge that will get us away from that dangerous situation and get us to a safer point.
You spoke earlier about, hoping that there's more action than just talk once again. What do you think really needs to be done from government's point of view to ensure that with 16 days of activism, that this campaign actually has got the desired results?
Well, if I look around this conference venue, there's amazing companies, amazing organizations, not just women-led. Everyone is pulling together because this is a battle that is facing our country. So I honestly believe investing more in these organizations, making people aware that the help is out there. We can work collaboratively, collectively. It's not just one or the other. This is a problem facing all of us. If we work together, we can actually get more people and impact more.
All right, thank you so much. The founder of I Lead Self-Defense there, Xoli, just giving us details about the work that they do as a team, and her name is Risha Hari. I'm just going to request my colleague to just turn around so that you are able to see the beauty of what Risha was actually just talking about when you look around this conference venue, and we're just taking a quick brisk walk here. You look around this conference venue and you're able to see women coming out in their numbers to support each other, really, because as they gather here, they are then able to buy whatever products that they are. That is from the Department of Social Development, the queue that you're seeing there on your screen. And of course, this is the situation here at Nasrec, and we'll be speaking to more of these exhibitors about what they are hoping to hear really from government this time round, with another campaign of 16 days of activism against the violence of women and children. Xoli?
Tshegohaco Moagi, thank you very much for that update. Another important story for our country. All right.